Family, I got a channel message from Spirit, and there is a person that is still dealing with some very heavy childhood woundings and trauma that were imposed on them by a family member. And it has turned this person into a very dark, very toxic individual. And what they went through as a child, they have now, at the hands of an abuser, take it how it resonates for your situation. If this is not your situation, or you don't know who I'm talking about, or this has never happened in your reality, then don't make it fit. Don't try to force it where it does not fit. But I'm getting that this is a masculine energy, that they were either essayed by a father or an uncle, and their mother suffered from some type of abuse or manipulation at the hands of the other parent, or the mother and the other parent. It's not the same for everyone. Did not protect this child because of what they were doing and what they were overindulging in something, and they failed to protect this child. Whoever I'm speaking of, this person may have suffered from Asperger's or mild autism. But either way, this person often dreamed about slaying the demons and the monsters that plagued them when they were a child. But because of their not wanting to do the work, not wanting to heal, not wanting to overcome and heal their childhood woundings, they have slowly become the same monster that hurt them when they were young. This person is not trustworthy. If this resonates for you, this person comes off as very loving, very charming, very lighthearted. That is because they are emotionally immature. They are emotionally manipulative. And they don't have a preference to what they indulge in when it comes down to intimacy. So I'm not trying to trigger anybody, but you need to be careful if you have someone around your children or your family, if you have children or grandchildren, because this person is very devious, very manipulative. This person is, when they don't get their way, they become very dark. They become very resentful, bitter, hurtful. There is no limit to the mind games that they will play. This is somebody that walked away from their future. This is somebody that took a path. They took the wrong turn down the wrong street, and they wound up in the wrong place with the wrong people. And now they didn't believe that fat meat was greasy. They didn't believe that. They felt like they had the game on lock. They felt like they knew what they were doing. They felt like they could overcome any obstacle. If this is somebody that you were involved with in a relationship, they thought they knew you better than you knew yourself. They were so full of themselves and so caught up in their games of deception and betrayal and manipulation, they never stop to look and see that you were watching them the whole time. This is somebody that you either ghosted or they forced you to walk away from them. But at the same time, this is somebody that is so down bad on their luck, they can't even afford to buy a flea, a wrestling jacket. This is so bad about how far this person has fell down a rabbit hole, has fell from grace, has become a part of the karma that they tried to create for you. The lies, the manipulation, the deception, the dark magic, binding sex spells that they did. This person tried to keep you trapped in an illusion. And for a little bit, they had you in an illusion, but you started to snap out of it because you started to see that this person would be very graceful, very charming. And the minute you let your guard down, the snake in them would rear up and try to bite you. But you were so heavenly protected and so divinely guided that every time they tried to strike out against you, something bad would happen to them. And they kept doing this over and over and over again until now they've been kicked out of your life. They've been kicked out of your energy, and they have been placed in a spiritual dungeon where they are being tortured with the same tactics and techniques that they used on you for years. Spirit is saying, for some of you, take it how it resonates for you. They are getting all of this back 100-fold. And they're not taking it very well. They thought about unaliving themselves, but then they're like, that'll be too weak. But they tried. Then they thought about making it look like somebody else did it. But Spirit is saying it doesn't matter what they think of. It doesn't matter what they do. They're not going to be able to get out of this. They're going to have to walk this through. They're going to have to go through this dark night of the soul. At first, the Most High had totally erased them and gave them over to the same reprobated mind that they live in every day. But they got bold and they got cocky with it, like they were above the Most High. So now the Most High is saying, wait a minute, boy. Come back here, boy. So you think you bad, huh? So you think you gonna run and do what you want to do? Well, I tell you what, I am going to cancel your contract with the collective, the soul family. But I'm reneging on canceling the contract between you and I, giving you another chance or opportunity to have to come back in another lifetime and get it right. You're going to get it right this time, or you're going to suffer for years and years and years to come. So now, they went to spiritual court, and in spiritual court, the court didn't rule in their favor. They're not left bound just to that karma. They've got to go through it, but they've got to go through a dark night of the soul. They got to do shadow work. They got to heal. They're being forced to heal because they were out in the streets, talking a lot of smack. Not only talking smack about you, soul family, but they started talking smack about the Most High and how they were more powerful. That's because this person is demented. They're delusional. They do have some form of mental illness. And the Most High knows this. That's another reason why they were given another chance. But they're not being given the chance that like they thought they were going to be given it like everybody else. No, this is one where they're going to have a monitor on them the entire time. They're going to have to get a certificate and graduate from their class. If this is your message, family, let me know. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, repost the video. And as I always tell you guys, keep going, keep growing. Don't give up. You're too close now. You're just about there. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.